Listen to part of a talk in a United States history class.
The end of the 19th century was known as the Gilded Age in the U.S. Every person had the chance to earn a fortune, and those who did celebrated it extravagantly. For example, in New York, the wealthy spent a great deal of time throwing grand parties and visiting the theater and opera house. The elites spent money in a way that had never been seen before. While they did this, others, the working class, struggled in rags. At the turn of the century, the average national income was a meager $380 a month, and most of the nation's families earned less than $1,200 per year, far below the poverty line. Newly arrived immigrants and Americans who once lived in rural areas rushed to find jobs in urban areas of overcrowded squalor. Cheaply made and poorly run tenements filled the city with crime and filth. While Americans had phonographs, sewing machines, electric lights, and even skyscrapers, most worked and lived in extreme poverty and could not take advantage of these things. In response to the disparity, many laborers in mills, factories, and sweatshops began to express unrest. Violent strikes became commonplace, and many people turned to political machines. During the early 20th century, many politicians helped the poor in exchange for their votes. Corruption began to reach up through high levels in the U.S. government. Some reports even implicated Ulysses S. Grant's administration in political schemes like the gold conspiracy and the salary grab. In response to this, many Europeans expressed shock and felt that despite America's money and factories, the country remained without a sophisticated culture.
Now get ready to answer the question. Explain the role poverty played in the development of U.S. culture during the Gilded Age. Use details and examples from the lecture to support your explanation.